Hello students, let us start with exercise 6.3 of chapter 6, lines and angles. So this exercise is mostly going to be based on the two theorems that we learned in the previous classes. That was the angle sum property, which states that the sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degrees, and the other one was related to exterior angle, which mentions that when you have a triangle, let's say PQR, and if any side is extended, then the exterior angle so formed is equal to the sum of opposite interior angles, right? So this exercise is going to be based mainly on these two theorems as well as the other theorems and axioms that we've learnt about parallel lines. So let's get started. The first question, this is the figure that's given. We've been told that in triangle PQR, the sides QP is extended to side to point S and RQ is extended until point T. Also, angle SPR, so I have angle SPR is equal to 135 degrees and angle PQT is equal to 110 degrees, which is marked. So what do we need to find? We need to find the measure of angle PRQ. So we need to find this angle. Let's see how we are going to proceed with this. Let's say we have this entire angle over here, this triangle over here. Now, if you see, QPS is a straight line and here PR is a ray that is standing on it. Therefore, the sum of angle SPR plus angle RPQ is how much? 180 degrees through the linear pair axiom. Therefore, since we have this and we have the sum of this and this, we can easily find the measure of angle SRPQ, correct? Now, if you see this triangle PQR, let's say we have found this, okay? Now in triangle PQR, RQ is extended until point T and an exterior angle so formed is this angle PQT, which is 110 degrees. So this angle here would be the sum of this angle and this angle, correct? We have found this angle in the previous step and we have this angle. Can't we find this angle? Yes, we can. So let's proceed with writing and solving the sum, alright? So I'll say solution. QPS is a straight line and PR stands on it. Therefore, what do I have? Angle SPR plus angle RPQ is equal to 180 degrees through the linear pair axiom. Correct? I'll mark this statement as 1. No, not really. Let's substitute the values. We've been given that SPR is 135 degrees. So 135 degrees plus angle RPQ is equal to 180 degrees. Correct? Bring your 135 on the right hand side, it becomes negative. Therefore, I have angle RPQ is equal to 180 degrees minus 135 degrees, which is equal to 145 degrees. 45, 70, 80, yes. So therefore, angle RPQ is equal to 145 degrees. Let's just confirm this. 180 minus 135. 45 degrees. I just put an extra 1 over here. So angle RPQ is 145 degrees. I'll mark this as 1 and let's mark this here for our convenience. So where is our angle RPQ? RPQ here is 45 degrees. In fact, this is a good practice that once you've drawn the diagram and you're solving your sums, as in when you find your angles, just mark the angles whatever you found so that the calculation becomes easier, plus you will start getting hints how to solve the question, right? See, now I have marked this over here, then it gives me more clarity. To find this angle, I have to either, see how can we find this angle? Either using sum of this angle plus this angle plus this angle is equal to 180 degrees. But to find this angle, I will need the measure of this angle as well. Therefore, now this is not given, so I cannot use the angle sum property. But since I have already marked this angle, I can see this is an exterior angle over here, which is going to be a sum of this angle plus this angle. So out of 3 unknowns, 2 are given, so I can find the third, right? So always make it a good practice to mark whatever you get in the diagram itself. Anyway, let's proceed. Now, in triangle PQR, angle PQT, or let's say angle PQT is the exterior angle of triangle PQR. Correct? Therefore, what do I have? Angle PQT is equal to angle PRQ plus angle QPR or RPQ. Correct? This is through the exterior angle theorem. Let's substitute the values now. Now PQT is 110 degrees is equal to PRQ. PRQ is what we need to find out, so we leave it as it is. Plus RPQ is 45 degrees, we found this. So I'll say from given and 1. Given what? The angle 110 degrees, and from 1 the measure of angle RPQ, which is 45 degrees. So let's take 45 on the left hand side, it will become negative. 110 degrees minus 45 degrees is equal to angle PRQ. Let's calculate this. 110 minus 45, 5, this will be 65. So 65 degrees is equal to angle PRQ. We can just rewrite this. Therefore, angle PRQ is equal to 65 degrees. Hence, we have found this angle, and let's mark it in our diagram as well. Right? So this was about question number 1. Let's move on to question number 2. So you have your triangle XYZ, correct? Angle X at the top here is 60 degrees. Angle XYZ, this entire angle is 54 degrees. YO bisects angle XYZ. So here you have YO bisecting angle XYZ. Therefore, this is half of 54 and this is half of 54, and they both are equal to each other. So which angles are equal? Angle XYO and angle OYZ are equal. Similarly, you have ZO bisecting angle XZY. Therefore, you have another 2 angles formed here which are equal to each other. Correct? You need to find the measure of 2 angles, which is OZY and YOZ. Let's mark this. You need to find measure of angle OZY. So you need to find this angle and YOZ, which is this angle. Now let's see how we are going to find the angles, and then we proceed with the writing. So first of all, you have consider this entire triangle XYZ, correct? So angle X plus angle Y plus angle Z is going to be 180 degrees through the angle sum property of a triangle. You have 62 degrees, you have 54 degrees for this, and 180 degrees is the sum of this plus this plus this. So obviously you can find the measure of angle Z, this complete angle Z, okay? But OZ is bisecting angle XZY. So whatever we get, the answer of this will be, the value of this will be half of whatever value we get here. So let's first find the angle OZY, then we'll proceed with angle YOZ, right? So I'll say solution. In triangle XYZ, angle X plus angle Y, or let's write the full angles using the 3 vertices, because then it will get really complicated later. So angle XYZ plus angle YZX plus angle ZXY is equal to 180 degrees. Correct? But what angles have we been given? We've been given x, y, z. So let's substitute 54 degrees plus we've been given z, x, y. Correct? So we'll leave this as it is. Angle y, z, x plus 62 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Correct? Let's add these two. So 54 plus 62 would be 6 and 160. Let's confirm 54 and 62. 6, 11, 116 degrees. Correct? Plus angle y, z, x is equal to 180 degrees. Now let's bring this on the right hand side, which is 116 degrees. So it will become negative. Therefore, angle y, z, x is equal to 180 degrees minus 116 degrees. Let's calculate this. I get 180 minus 116. So 4, 7 minus 1 is 6. So therefore, angle y, z, x is equal to 64 degrees. I'll mark this as 1. Correct? But OZ bisects angle YZX, correct? Therefore, what do we have? We have angle OZY. OZY is equal to half of angle YZX. Correct? Therefore, angle OZY is going to be half of 64, which is equal to 32 degrees. Correct? I have angle OZY. And here I'll say from 1. So we have found this angle over here, angle OZY, which is equal to 32 degrees. Now what do we need to find? We need to find the measure of angle YOZ. So how we are going to find the measure of angle YOZ? Very simple. See here, OY is bisecting my angle XYZ. Therefore, OYZ is going to be half of XYZ. Correct? This angle will be half of angle XYZ, which is half of 54. So you will get this angle, which will be how much? 54 divided by 2, which is 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 7. So you will get this as 27 degrees. Now in this small triangle over here, YOZ, you have this angle plus this angle plus this angle is equal to 180 degrees. We just found this, we have this, and we have the sum of the measure of angles, which is 180 degrees. Obviously, we can find this measure of angle O. So let's now write it down. So I'll proceed to this section of the board. And let us even mark this as 2 because we will be needing it while calculation, correct? So now, so from this side to this side of the board. Now, OYO bisects angle XYZ. Therefore, angle OYZ is equal to half angle XYZ. But XYZ is being given to be 54 degrees. Therefore, this is half of 54 degrees, which is equal to 27 degrees. Correct? I'll mark this as OYZ. I'll mark this as 3. Now, in triangle OYZ, so which triangle are we talking about? We are talking about this small triangle here. Correct? In this triangle, what do I have? Angle OYZ plus angle OZY plus angle YOZ is equal to 180 degrees. Why? Angle sum property of triangle. Let's substitute the values that we have. We have angle OYZ as 27 degrees, angle OZY is equal to 32 degrees, plus angle YOZ is equal to 180 degrees. And this I'll say from 2 and 3. From 2 and 3 we have found the measure of angles OZY and OYZ, correct? So let's add this up. This will be 59 degrees plus angle YOZ is equal to 180 degrees, correct? Therefore, bringing 59 on my right hand side, it will become negative. I have YOZ is equal to 180 degrees minus 59 degrees. Let's calculate. 180 minus 59 would be 1, 7 minus 5 is 2. So, 21 degrees. 121 degrees, correct? So, we have our answers. Let's mark our angle over here also. 121 degrees. So, these were the first two questions of exercise 6.3. Let's take a look at the remaining questions in the subsequent classes. Thank you.
Hope this video increased your knowledge. For more such videos and a completely free educational content, log on to www.epathshala.org or visit our ePathshala YouTube channel. We have each and every question solved for maths, physics, chemistry and biology. So subscribe our channel, share with your friends, like our Facebook page and follow our Twitter handle for regular updates and important educational tips, and also win ePathshala goodies. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe this channel and enjoy the freedom of education.